This quote perfectly encapsulates what Michael Myers is: an unrestrained, uncontrollable, and an unsettling force. And the original 1978 film depicts this idea better than any other film in the series, by far.
What's wrong? I saw the Boogeyman! Oh, Tommy, stop it. Now, there's nobody out there. There's no Boogeyman, and if you don't stop all this, I'm going to have to turn off the TV and send you to bed.
Take a second and put yourself in the shoes of an audience member in 1978, when the Halloween franchise didn't exist. The film opens with Michael, as a 6-year-old boy, viciously murdering his sister. Questions arise. How could a child ever do something like this? What were his motives? What was Michael's childhood actually like? Was he even consciously aware of what he did? The theatrical version of the film never directly answers any of these questions. In fact, it doesn't answer a single significant question regarding Michael Myers, and it's better off for it. We can guess, we can infer, but the reality is, there is no one end-all be-all explanation for the existence of evil. It's often a mystery. All we can do is run from it, or fight it.
Just try to understand what we're dealing with here. Don't underestimate it.
Don't you think we could refer to it as him?
If you say so.
Along with the fantastic dialogue from Dr. Loomis, Carpenter's direction in regards to how Michael is seen throughout the film is what really drives the point that Michael is an uncanny force of nature. When Laurie and Michael first share the frame, we look at Laurie from Michael's perspective, as she is oblivious to him, but not from a first-person POV shot like the opening scene. In fact, we don't get a single first-person POV from Michael's perspective for the rest of the film. The opening scene was shot that way for the surprise that the killer is actually a 6-year-old boy, but now that the innocence is broken, after witnessing an act of pure evil that can't be understood, we never share its eyes again. The perspective shifts. Now Laurie sees Michael from afar, and we look at him through her eyes, the human perspective. And man, these long shots of Michael are so great. We don't know this early in the film that Michael is wearing a mask, so his face seems like a ghostly white blur. And the shots are so quick that it leaves us questioning what we just saw. And take a listen to the dialogue here.
Samuels felt that, well, fate was like a natural element, like earth, air, fire, and water.
In Samuel's writing, fate is immovable, like a mountain. Fate never changes.
Shots like these are iconic and show us that moments in horror can be eerie, even in broad daylight. Again, when Michael is seen, he is far away and often obscured by his surroundings, and then gone with no conceivable explanation. Even when he isn't seen, his presence is felt.
Oh, no!
And as Michael stalks his victims on foot, he starts far away, but slowly gets closer and closer and closer, and outside of the opening scene, this is Michael's first on-screen kill that we witness, and from this point forward, the storm has arrived, and hell is unleashed. We are 1 hour and 8 minutes into the 1 hour and 30-minute runtime, and this is the first time we see a clear close-up of Michael. Imagine that, the film that kickstarted one of the most recognizable figures in all of horror is only barely seen clearly and up close, but that only adds to his mystique, along with the obscurity of the shots from earlier, his unusual movement and mannerisms, and also some of the gorgeous shots of Michael slipping in and out of light and darkness. I also gotta mention Michael digging up the tombstone of his sister he murdered as a child and placing it on the bed with his new victim, maybe acting as some sort of shrine to his sister? I don't know, again, there probably isn't a reason, but whatever it is, it's weird, it's deranged, it's creepy, and it's an aspect of Michael that I think is sorely missing in much of the sequels. You know, come to think of it, A lot of this reminds me of another holiday-themed killer. The film ends on a powerful note. Michael is shot 6 times off a balcony, and the nightmare is seemingly over, until he's gone only moments later. Could a human being take 6 shots at close range, fall off a balcony, and just get up and walk away? Maybe. Maybe not.
Was the Boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
We then cut to the final shots of the film, some of the various locations Michael's been in, and we hear his breathing. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, whether it is in the form of a mass killer or something else entirely, evil will always be around. Hey there, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, click that like and subscribe button. It really helps a lot. Also, let me know what you think of the original Halloween down in the comments below. Have a good one.